Hi loves, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for tuning into this week's video. I know I've been a little behind on my update videos, but I finally got a chance to sit down and talk to you guys today. So I'm gonna try to get through a couple of videos. So firstly, basically my surgery day experience. So I really wanted to make a dedicated video to this because, well, I think that I had a lot of questions about, surgery day and how it would feel, and I'd looked up so many videos regarding it, and I think if I just jumble everything together, we're not going to get anywhere. So, day of surgery. My surgery was on March 30th, 2018 in the city of Wildomar, California at Inland Valley Medical Center under Dr. David Suh. So my surgery was scheduled for I believe 9 o'clock, and I went in at 11. So we packed up early that morning and we drove down to Wildomar. I went ahead and checked in. I had already done all my paperwork a week prior and my blood test, so I sat down. I didn't take any of my bags at this point because your family usually will wait in a surgery waiting room for around, depends how long you stay in recovery. So the surgery itself is only about an hour. So my family ended up staying in the waiting room for 3 hours because it took me a while to get a room. And then I went ahead and went into the surgery waiting room, where they went ahead and gave me all the bands, like my check-in wristband, and then from there I waited until a pre-op nurse came back to get me. So at this point it was probably around 10. Her name was Jennifer. She went ahead and called me back. We went into this kind of like prep area for people getting surgery. And so they laid me in a bed. They had me take all my clothes off and then put a gown on, and also wipe down with like an antibacterial wipe. I put all my belongings into a bag. They went ahead and put some more wristbands on me, things like fall risk. They went ahead and put a nausea patch behind my ear and gave me some Tylenol and stuff like that, so when I woke up it wasn't too uncomfortable. The whole time, they ask you if you have any questions or anything like that. My main concern as a lash artist was, please do not tape down my eyes. I asked that to everyone. It was hilarious. And then after that, my anesthesiologist came in, asked me some questions, and then Dr. Suh came in and he ran me through everything. I signed a bunch of paperwork and we were off. So my OR nurse came, she checked in with me as well, and at that point I was able to have one person with me. After that I went in right about 11 o'clock. They wheeled me in. It was a short wheel. I got into the actual OR, which is that point, like, I wasn't nervous at all for this until I stepped into the ER room, just because, like, I don't know, it was as real as it was ever gonna get. And you just see this like bright light, all this stuff they're gonna use. I try not to look at that, and then they transfer you from one bed to the operating bed, and at that point it got real. So my anesthesiologist was just making conversation with me, and he put a mask over my face. I don't know if he inserted anything into my IV. I just remember breathing in like a weird gas, and your girl was out. I don't remember anything after that. When I got wheeled out, my bariatric nurse that I had gone through the 6 months with was there, and I didn't know she was going to be there. She's usually his OR nurse, but like I said, I saw someone different. So when I saw her, it was just a sense of comfort, and I was just like, Lisa, is that you? So it was awesome, and it's really awesome when like the staff, you know the staff and you feel comfortable with them. Like I said, as soon as I saw her, I felt such a sense of relief. And after that, I stayed in recovery. Now, this is where my story differs from other people, because no one really talks about how you feel after nausea. Most people just say like groggy. Like, I had so much attitude, it was ridiculous. So I wake up, and at first, you know, you're really groggy and you really don't know where you are. And they had these leg compression things that circulate your blood while you're laying down, which freaked me out because you wake up and, you know, you have your IV, so you can't really move your arms, but also like you can't move your legs. And so I was just like totally freaked out. I asked her that I wanted them off. I wanted to go to the bathroom. I wanted to walk around. I just felt really constrained, I guess. And so that was about 30 minutes in, because at first I felt groggy and I was just in and out of sleep. After that, I walked around the recovery room because I was just in so much discomfort the way that the bed was set up. That could have just, I don't know, been a personal thing. And then I actually went to the bathroom, or just sat at the bathroom. And that's actually where I found my happy place. So one of my incisions was kind of where my skin folded if I was to sit. So it was really uncomfortable. At the toilet, I felt like if I sat, I could actually correct my posture, therefore not putting, well, not touching my incision. So I found that as my happy place. It was quiet in there as well, so yeah, that's where that started. After about 3 hours or another 2 hours, I was able to get a room, because I kept saying, you know, what's happening? Am I gonna get a room? Am I gonna get a room? I finally went and was being transferred upstairs, and then I saw my family. And for the first night, I was super groggy. Again, I had a lot of attitude. I felt bad for the first nurse that attended me, and I did apologize because I was just super like irritable and very uncomfortable, so it came off really mean. But yeah, and like, I know that after surgery, a lot of people, like, even now, like on WLS pages, I see people like update like hours after their surgery. Like, let me tell you, I went in with the sole intention to be like, I'm gonna get surgery, this is what I'm bringing. Brought my laptop, camera, iPad. I was ready to get some work done, girl. I don't even know where my phone was for like 2 days because I was just so in and out of sleep. And I was just so uncomfortable that I couldn't even bother to like try to post, and I regret not getting like more pictures and stuff like that, but that was the reality of it. I was just way too uncomfortable to even like update some of my friends. So that was the first night. I didn't get nauseous. I only got nauseous once, and that was with pain medication. The pain medication that they gave me was all liquid once I could take it down, just because through the IV, I think there was just really strong stuff. And although that would have been cool, it would have just been more grogginess. So I chose to opt for liquid codeine and Tylenol. And then so the first night they had me walk around the floor and start doing my ounces and take down liquids. They did give me like jello and broth, but honestly the entire time that I was in the hospital I only drank water and my pain medication. I was way too nervous to try broth and see how it felt, because when I did gag that one time, or because of the pain medication, the pain was just, no, I wasn't gonna try anything different because I didn't want to experience that pain again. So it was just water for me. So the next morning, again, this whole time, I swear the only reasons I got up was to walk and to go to the bathroom. Like every 10 minutes, if I felt uncomfortable, if I just wanted to get up, it was just to sit on the toilet. I swear, like half the time my nurses came in and were like, is she okay? And they were just like, it's fine, she's just sitting. I don't know why, like chairs weren't comfortable for me. It was the toilet. Like me and that toilet, that was my best friend. So the next day my surgeon came in, and you know, he asked me how I was feeling. He told me how surgery went, and I told him that I wasn't nauseous, which was a really good sign for him. So he told me that I was going to go ahead and be discharged Saturday evening, and then that we would have our 1 week follow-up on the next Thursday. So I went ahead and was discharged. The ride home was about an hour and it was quite bumpy. The first 15 to 20 minutes were kind of uncomfortable. The pain is like comparable to you doing like 1,000 crunches, and like your abdomen is just super sore. Like a lot of the times when I was in the bed, I used the little railing on the side to kind of help myself up. Once I got home, we had our guest room set up because my room's a little bit crowded because I have my filming set up. So we set up the guest room for all my stuff, and it was really uncomfortable sleeping. The first night or so I was able to sleep due to me still being like on pain medication and more groggy, but by the third day I really had trouble sleeping a lot. I'm not a back sleeper, nor am I a side sleeper, so I had to get accustomed to that. And again, the one of the items that I took was a U-shaped pillow, which is somewhere right here. That thing is what saved me, and even at home I still use it to sleep to this day, even though I'm almost a month out. But it was just a lifesaver, because when I kind of around the 1 week mark, you know, I still was in the guest room and they would come check on me often. My brother noticed that I started to sleep kind of on my stomach, not all the way. Like the pillow was resting on my incisions because everything was on the left side, so it wasn't as bad, but it did cushion that area and kind of help me sleep better. So that was a true lifesaver. So that was my hospital experience. I truly did love Inland Valley Medical Center. They actually just recently sent me a card. They're so cute. But it was great. They were truly attentive and super supportive. So that was my experience at the hospital and my surgery day. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. I will go ahead and update you guys on my 1 week and 1 month progress. So you guys have a great day. Bye.